Hey guys, what's going on? Cody Gertz here from The Adventure Outlet, and today we're going to be talking about Twitter ads, okay? Don't mind my stuffiness, I might be sniffling a lot, I'm wiping my nose. I got a little bit of allergies going on here in the Midwest. The pollen count is crazy, so just kind of ignore that if you can, okay? If this is your first time to my channel, what I try to do here is provide you guys with loads and loads of free value that you can go out and implement into your own online business, okay? So if you're on this video, I'm going to assume that you're running Twitter ads or you want to start running Twitter ads. And to be 100% honest with you guys, I've only been running Twitter ads for about a week or two right now. And mainly just because, for two reasons. Number one, my account was pretty new, okay? I just opened this account 3 weeks ago, the Adventure Outlet, and this is actually our Shopify store, okay? So the way that Twitter ads works, you have to wait, I think it's 3 weeks, a full 3 weeks in order to be able to start running paid advertising with Twitter. And they do that just to make sure that you're going to be serious, you're posting every single day, you're engaging with your followers. So that was one reason, okay? And the second reason I got into Twitter ads is because it seems like they're number one, they're more targeted than Facebook, and number two, they're cheaper than Facebook. Mainly because there are a lot of big businesses and a lot of big people spending a lot of money inside of Facebook ads. People are spending upwards of $10,000 on Facebook ads, and it's hard for someone like me that doesn't have a lot of capital to invest in advertising to that extent. Okay, so I wanted to go with Twitter, and it turns out that this first ad that I started running, I've actually been getting some pretty decent conversions. So I'm going to bring my face up here. Now, as you can see, before we get into the numbers down here, this is 3 days worth. Okay, I started the ad on 5/24. Today is 5/27. So you guys are getting a live view of how this ad is running. Okay, I've had over 1,200 impressions. I've only spent $15. I'm doing $5 a day. It gives you some data. $5 a day is a good place to start. Like I said, especially if you're someone that doesn't have a lot of capital to invest in advertising spend. I've had 32 link clicks, and I'm only paying 47 cents per link click. Okay, and out of these 32, I've had 8 subscribers. Okay, so a pretty good amount. I mean, if you take $15 and divide it by 8, what is that? Let me get my calculator here, and that'll be the percentage, or that'll be the what I'm paying per lead, which isn't bad. Um, 15 and divide it by 8. So I'm paying $1.87 right now, which is a little expensive, but this ad has only been open for 3 days. So we're going to let it build up some data. I might play around with whether I want link clicks or website conversions. But anyways, this video is meant as a Twitter ads for beginners, okay? So if you're just wanting to get started with Twitter ads, we're going to kind of go over how to create a campaign, what you should be looking for when you're creating a campaign, and things of that nature, okay? So let's go ahead, and I'm just going to create a brand new campaign, okay? You guys will have to do this when you open your ads account on Twitter. It's very, very simple. They actually make you create a campaign before you can even like jump over here to these tools or anything like that, okay? I'm gonna keep my face like right up here, so that way we can kind of see. So when you start to build out a campaign inside of Twitter, they have different objectives, and I assume maybe you've run some paid ads before, maybe you haven't. Every ad that you run, no matter what platform you're running it on, has ad objective. Okay, and I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this, but you can read these here: app installs, followers, tweet engagements, video views, website clicks, app re-engagements, and awareness. Okay, now in my particular campaign that I'm running now, I simply just did website clicks. Okay, so if we click that objective, that's the one that we want. Very simple. Name yours. I'm just going to do test, and credit debit card. You just put in your funding source. Okay, and then you set your daily budget, and we're just going to start out with 5. I like to do 5. You're really going to get to see how your ad's doing, and if you want to accelerate that, do $20 per day to start out, and then you'll really build up some data, and you'll be able to see if that ad is going to be successful or not. I want to be $5 a day. My audience is pretty small, so I don't want to be a super aggressive advertiser. So keep that in mind when you're setting your daily budget, okay? But for this video, we're just going to start with $5 a day, okay? And I'm just going to hit start immediately and run continuously, okay? Now, if you look over here to the right, they give you kind of an explanation of what website clicks and conversions and how it works, okay? So if we read this real quick, it says promote your tweets to people who will visit and take actions on your website, track results across mobile and web, and you pay for the number of website link clicks and when to use it. You want people to visit or take an action on your website, download a paper, or make a purchase, okay? So this is the reason why I wanted to use this website, clicks, because I'm trying to sell them an e-commerce product, okay? We have an e-commerce store. I'm running an ad for an e-commerce product, and I want people to click on that link and obviously make a purchase, okay? So next, we're going to, dang it, I need to move my face again. Yeah, there it is. Simply hit next right up here in the top right-hand corner. There's like no good spot for my face here. Maybe I'll just keep it a little small right down here in the corner. Okay, now this is where you're actually going to create your ad group. So the first page that we were on, we were setting up our campaign. Okay, we were giving Twitter an objective for our campaign. Now it's time to get into the ad group, and that just simply means, what you're going to create and who you're going to be targeting, your bid and your budget and stuff like that. Okay, so ad group, we're just going to say test again. We'll keep it congruent with each other. Start time, this is all optional. If you have a product that's very sensitive to day or nighttime or evening or lunch, maybe you're promoting like a lunch product, maybe you want to set that at noon, then you could do that. Okay, set a total ad budget. This is optional. So if you don't want to spend more than $100, then you could put that in there. Okay, bid type, keep it automatic for now. Optimization. Now this is where you can choose between link clicks and website conversions, okay? Link clicks is just basically Twitter will optimize your ad for people who have clicked on links in the past, okay, based on your targeting. Now website conversions are people who actually click your link, they come to your website and they make a purchase, or you've had a sale, or their buying history on ads is very high. So maybe if you're trying to sell a product, website conversions is going to be best. But if you're just trying to create awareness, to a product or whatever, link clicks may be best for you. Okay. Now, key conversion metric. This is optional. It says this is a tag as the website tag most important to you for tracking the performance of this campaign. Okay, so this is where you are going to create a new website tag. Okay, and right now I have mine hooked up to the checkout page. So anyone that comes to the checkout page in my Shopify store, they're being tracked by the Twitter analytics. Okay, the Twitter pixel, I guess it's a website tag, is what they call it. Facebook uses pixel. Twitter says website tag. And what Twitter does is obviously they target these people that hit my checkout page and they put them in a group that I can later retarget for my ad, okay? And I can create a new, and you can target any page on your website you want to, okay? And when you create new, simply like when you create new, it's going to give you directions on how to set that website tag up, on whatever website platform that you're using or page builder, okay? So we're going to go ahead and go to next. We're still in ad groups. And we're going to click a creative, okay? Now, you can promote past tweets that you've already done in your feed, or you can go up here and you can simply create a new tweet that you want to promote, okay? So what's going to happen is I'm just going to just click this one just for now, and we will use that, okay? Now, be very observant when you're going through the back office and setting up a Twitter campaign. You want to be able to read everything over here, okay, where your promoted tweets appear. All right, now ad placements. I normally leave all of these checked, okay. If you've run your ad and you're getting some good analytics, and you're figuring out where it's showing up most, where you're spending the most money, where you're getting the best results at, then you can go back and click these, check mark these off or on or whatever. Okay. Select which category best describes your ad. Mountain biking and bicycling. I'm going to leave that in there. And then enter the domain of the website used for this ad group. Okay. Now, this is funny to me because it says, please note This is not the landing page URL where users will be directed on ad click. Okay, now that's funny because this is the URL to my store, okay, shopyouradventure.com. But when the URL redirect for this ad is actually going to like a collections page. It's actually going to a product page, I should say. So it's a completely different URL, but they just want the main URL. Okay, so no like forward slash or anything like that. Just shopyouradventure.com. Okay, whatever your .com is, use that one. Okay, so I'm gonna go to next. And this is where it is the most important. Okay, you guys have to understand your market. Okay, I'm paying less than 50 cents per link click right now, which I'm pretty impressed with. I've ran Facebook ads before, so I kind of understand target marketing, and stuff like that. But I want you to think about things. You have to do your research on your target market. Okay, this specific Shopify product that I'm selling is a bike helmet, and specifically a Red Bull bike helmet. Okay, so what I do, it's very, very simple. I'm going to keep it at any gender and all ages for right now because I don't have any data. I don't have any data to know what my demographic is yet. Okay, but I will after running, my ad for a week or so. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go. We're going to go right here, and we can type in. Not there. I'm sorry. Let's go down here. Audience feature. Okay, we can actually type in like pages of or pages on Twitter, okay? And if this is a Red Bull helmet that I'm selling, I'm just simply going to go to Red Bull. Check this out. Red Bull bike. Check that out. Red Bull bike. I would target people and lookalike followers of Red Bull bike, okay? And my face is in the way again. And we're simply just going to hit add, and it's going to add that into our keywords here, okay? And you can do that for as many keywords as you want to, okay? Now, go deep on targeting. You guys really, really, really need to understand targeting, okay? Now, I am just targeting the United States right now, okay? I could broaden my audience and go to Canada. I could go to the UK because mountain biking is super big in the UK. And I may do that, but I want to let my ad run just a little bit more, and see how it's doing with just the United States top tier traffic. Okay, so targeting is the most important thing you can do when setting up your Twitter ads. Okay, you really, really, really do need to. You need to understand your target market. Do research. Have another tab opened up on your browser and do research on each person. Like if I was going to target Red Bull bike, then what I need to do is I need to find out like who the writers are for Red Bull Bike and target those followers as well. Okay, so go deep on your target market. It's going to be the key to running a successful ad. Okay, it's not about how much money you have to spend. It's about strategy. Okay, so and then here at the end. It's just a review and complete. Okay, so you go through each one of your settings, and review everything that we just created. There's the post, and then you're ready to go. You just simply click launch campaign, and it'll show up in your campaign uh, back office here underneath this one. Okay, and then you can go in there. Now, here's something that I haven't been able to figure out yet is if you can edit your ad creative. Okay, so what I mean by that is if I go to ads tab right here and I click on this, there's nowhere for me to edit this. Okay, so once you make a tweet and you're going to promote it on ads, make sure that it's what you want it to say. Okay, and actually this ad actually has a typo in it, and it says you can still look them instead of look like them. Okay, so it's actually a little bit of a mistake. I may fix it, I may not. It's performing well so far, so I may not even worry about it. Okay, guys, I hope you got some value out of this video. I'm sorry that I'm so stuffed up. We just spent a long weekend swimming. We were at a pool. We did a lot of outside work. We got some mountain biking in. And by the way, we do have, like I said, an e-commerce store. check that out. If you're into the outdoor niche, you love outdoor apparel, go to shopyouradventure.com and maybe support us. Check out our t-shirts. We just got biking apparel. We carry helmets now. So some really, really, really cool stuff in there. And actually, I'll drop that link below this video for you guys. Okay, shopyouradventure.com. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you got some good value from it, give me a big thumbs up. And make sure you smash that subscribe button. And let me know in the comments what you guys are working on right now. If you have your own Shopify store, if you have any questions on Twitter ads, maybe we can work together and try to figure something out. I'd be more than happy to help you guys, okay? Thanks for watching. Peace out.